Hello, good morning, and welcome to Bay of Fonde Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath and intuitive card reader. For those of you new to the channel, I use the Oceanic Tarot deck for my 5-card spread for the main reading, and then I use one card at the end of the reading as a significator from the Book of Tarot. So what I'm going to do, I've already given them a really good shuffle. I have cleansed the cards as well using my rocks directly out of the Bay of Fundy. And I've asked for good reading from the spirit guides, masters of the universe, and masters of the natural world order to bring forth messages for the general monthly reading for December 2016 for the sign, one of my favorite signs, Pisces. I like Pisces. And I always look forward to reading for Pisces. They always have good readings. They always have interesting readings. Very meaty, juicy. Bear with me one moment. Please bring forth the messages for Pisces for December 2016. December 2016 for Pisces for this general reading. The spirit guides, master of the universe, master of the natural world order. I've not been doing real well today with the shuffling. That's why I don't take pop-outs, because I have days where I'll drop the cards 5 or 6 times before I'm completed. When they flip out and they do something weird, those ones I keep. That isn't weird, stupid card that just flopped out there. More original than that. Okay. I go until I feel they're ready. Even though I've already shuffled these, I'm giving them another good go to warm them up. Get a hot reading. Alright, that's it. That's it right there. First card that I pulled for you, I'll go back over the meanings in a moment. First card is your overall energy for those that are new. And the card that I pulled here is the, again, 3 readings in a row. Are you serious? She keeps popping up. Queen of Pentacles, 78 cards in this deck. And they've been shuffled. Just now you see me shuffle in a good 10 minutes a while back. So, that's your overall energy. Second card that I pulled. Oh, this is crazy. These cards are not sticking together, believe me. It's the 8 of Cups. It's about change, falls into your financial sector. Finances and wealth. Third card that I pulled. 5 of Swords, conflict. It's in your hearth, your home, your family, your love. Anybody or anything close to your heart. And that goes for romance as well. Okay. The fourth card that I pulled, which are your challenges for the month of December. Pisces is a Page of Wands. And that's all about creativity. Okay. And the fifth card, which is your card from Spirit. I pulled the Ace of Swords. It's all about victory. This is your message from Spirit. Alright, and we'll deal with the last card when we get there. Right into the reading. Save all my little blurpy things for the end of the reading. Okay, so, glasses just gave me a dizzy spell. Very first card, as I said, she's shown up in the last 3 readings. Queen of Pentacles, she's all about kindness. For you, Pisces, she fell into your overall energy of the reading. Keywords for this card are generosity, love, fertility, money, comfort, nature, children, and animals. The advice of this card is to be more hands-on, to get involved and give practical help and share your knowledge with those who need it the most. You see a need, please try to fill it. Do your best. This is the month and the season of joy, love, and giving, by the way. This woman, for some of you, because there's so many of you that will be viewing this video, for some of you, this is the you card. You may identify very strongly with her. For others, this is somebody that you know, somebody in your surroundings, or somebody about to. There's maybe 1 or 2 of you. You're about to meet this woman, and good for you, because this woman turns out that she's the kind of friend that we all want in our daily lives, the kind of friend that we need. A very gentle woman, a very loving woman. For some of you, she's almost like a mother mentor kind of thing. She's a very wise helper. Absolutely. We wouldn't mind having her in our daily lives so we could have easy access to her. You can recognize this woman because, well, first thing you're going to notice about her is she's a lover of nature. Um, she is a home-loving person, a very family-oriented person. She's extremely down to earth. Somebody's very approachable. No matter time of day or night, if you need to speak to her, you know that she'll welcome you with open arms and drop what she's doing in a heartbeat to help you. She's great for giving advice and kind of keeping you on the straight and narrow path that you're supposed to be on. She will gently nudge without being overbearing. It'll be gentle nudging that'll lead you. It'll be because of her hand and her spirit and her energy that pushes you the way that you need to go. um, yes, for the you card, if this is you that you identified with, it is showing you that now's the time to focus on your key tasks and things that are important to you right now that you have going on. And as I said, another meaning of this card could be an influential woman that is in your surroundings or at work. So your overall energy is this woman. And I feel for more than you than not that this is somebody that you people already know. And she's a friend. You're going to take comfort in her. She's your go-to person for just about everything. And she makes you feel like you're the only person she's concerned about in the world when you're speaking with her. She has, you have her full attention at all times. This is a really good card. I'm feeling the heat off this card, and it feels very, very warm. Very warm. The second card that I pulled for you in your financial sector is the Eight of Cups. It's all about change. Cups are water signs. Cups are all about emotions and love. Keywords are endings and departures and journeys, moving on, travel, transitions, and vacations. I had this card as well. These first two cards here seem to be recurring in the readings right now for December, a common thread. The advice of this card is to follow your heart and move forward. It is time to take your leave. This is exactly the right time to move on. You may, for some of you, be leaving a relationship. For others, it can be a job or your home, one or the other, or both, actually. Another thing you'll be leaving is an emotional commitment at an emotional level. You can't take, you just don't want the drama anymore. You're going to struggle enough as it is. Some things won't come as easy as you'd like them to. With the things that you know right now, you need to tone down, thin out, walk away. This card also states that for some of you, you'll take one last look over your shoulder to see that the past is truly gone. It's gone and it's over. And then you'll turn about face and follow your nose in moving forward at all times. As long as you're moving forward, you can't go wrong, no matter what it is in life. It's when we keep stepping backwards and looking into the past and not allowing ourselves to move out of past situations. We're our own worst enemy when we do that, but we have attachments to our past. Not so it's easier said than done, right? Not so easily done. We struggle with ourselves until we hit that brick wall, that metaphoric brick wall. We're trying to make decisions and we're trying to deal with stuff from the past and all the weight of that, all the drama that goes with the past and, emotional commitments. And we know what we have to do for ourselves, that we need to move forward, and we know what we have to let go and leave behind. And this will not come easy. For some of you, you've worked in a job, the same job for a very long time, and enough is enough already. Your time is now to move on, to acquire a better job that offers better things for you. Not for everybody around you, not for your family. This is going to benefit you. In the end, the bigger picture, there's a trickle down, and it benefits everybody that's around you in your life. It's a wonderful thing. It's just hard to get there. Anything worthwhile, right? Doesn't come easy. A lot of you are making changes to make financial levels in your life come up. You want to, for some of you, find yourself that where you are right now, you're saying to yourself, this isn't enough for me. This can't be the last stop for me. I need to continue to grow. So some of you are leaving and you have emotional attachments to your job and the people that you work with. And you've always been dedicated 150% to your job. You've always said, they're not going to make it easy for you to leave. It'll be an emotional thing. But what it comes down to is your future, your financial future. And a future of self-satisfaction, knowing you're doing a job that really means a lot to you and you're learning every day. These are the things that are important to Pisces. The third card that I pulled for you is in your hearth, your home, your love, your romances. It's the Five of Swords, and it's about conflict, and that just follows right behind that card of making all those changes. And some people in your life, if they're not completely left behind by you because it's not your goal, that's not your aim, it's going to be fewer and far between with certain people, where you won't be seeing and dealing with them as much as you have been. There's going to be some space put in between. So when this card shows up, it's telling you that an argument is going to leave you feeling a little bit worn out and a little bit tired. Some of you will walk away from an argument. Oh, excuse me. Hi guys. It's now 24 hours later. I started this video yesterday, Tuesday, around, I don't know, 8 or 8:30 in the morning. And then I was interrupted. I had Canada Post bring me a great big box delivered to my door right in the middle of the reading. So I had to stop. It was an early Christmas gift. So it was a good thing. But anyway, so I saved all the cards. I tried all day yesterday to get back into the reading. I couldn't get 20 minutes alone to be able to conduct the reading properly. So I just kind of like had jumped in the shower, I've thrown myself together, I haven't even done my hair, I just kind of do it, and my nails are all messed up, and because I do dishes by hand. So a manicure doesn't last long on me. I tell ya, if any lady deserves one of those nice gel nail manicures, it's me. I wouldn't have to put so much work into whatever. Anyway, so let's pick up where we left off, and where I left off was in your hearth, your love, your family, your romance sector, anything that is an expression of love, an extension of love in your life. I pulled the Five of Swords, and it's about conflict. Okay. I think this looks like I think I might have read this one already about some of you may be feeling small after having an argument. Somebody that you completely trusted has been unkind and devious. The deviousness came from somebody had feelings of jealousy in a relationship, power struggle. Because of this, for some of you, a relationship has been ruined by this other person. Also, this card can mean family troubles. Family members being overruled, like as yourself, being opposed by other family members. You feel ignored. It's almost like a feeling, I'm hearing maybe a family get-together where family decisions must be made. You have your 2 cents in there and your say, and some other family members seem to keep talking over you and completely disregarding your input in your ideas. And that's feeling you extremely frustrating. But the good thing that comes out of this, because I'm hearing everybody in this meeting is showing their true colors. There's no holding back here. Things that you suspected about, somebody else's family member's viewpoint, you suspect it was really slanted in a different way, will come out during this family meeting. The good thing that'll come out is you'll know what's really going on after this meeting with everybody in the situation. The truth will rise to the surface. And all the hidden things, all the layers will be peeled back. And you'll have a whole new way of looking at this situation, whatever this is with the family. It brought into a new light, which makes you want to rethink everything. You find you slowing yourself down to deal with this and having to look at it completely different angle for you, which is going to change the waters on the beans, as they say, for you. The advice of this card is that you need to stand your ground, be assertive, rather than retreat. Don't, even if you feel outnumbered in your viewpoints, don't retreat. Stand your ground. If you really believe your viewpoints, your opinion, your 2 cents, stand your ground and don't back down. Keywords for this card are opposition, moving on, safe haven, finding peace, resolution, and peace. And that's a real strong, I'm hearing that loud and clear. Peace. You need peace. You need peace of mind. You need respite. You need to rest. You need a break. You want this to end once and for all so you can have peace. That's coming across very, very strongly. Excuse me. Fourth card for you is the Page of Wands. It's about creativity, but this is in your struggles. Your struggles for December, Pisces. Some struggles here. Okay. This is a page as well. And pages always represent very strongly messages, information coming to you. Looking for information, finding it, usually represents a younger person. This is not someone in their 40s, 50s, or up. This is somebody younger than that. So don't disregard any young people. When they're speaking to you, zip it, perk your ears up, and listen. Okay, so I'm even going to pull my book on this. Just one moment here. Page Wands. Page of Wands. Wands. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Page of Wands. I'll read verbatim. The meaning of this card is creativity, and the page is charming and chatty, and he brings great news about creative projects, travel plans, and new work as well. In relationships, he or she reveals a fun flirtation. An additional meaning of this card is the influence of a creative person, maybe a writer, an actor, an artist, a dancer, or a musician, or that you are discovering your own creative potential. The advice of this card is now is the time to express yourself. Remember, this is your struggles for December. And remember this line, now's the time to express yourself, either through words, picture, dance, music, or through any other creative pursuit you enjoy. Now's the time to express yourself. And I'm hearing right off that you're going to be your own worst enemy when it comes to this, because you know you need to do this. You know it's a good thing for you. You know you need to apply yourself in this department of your life, but you are your own worst enemy. It's like you keep tripping over yourself. Nothing is going right, and there doesn't seem, you're having a hard time finding the rhythm and the placement, being in the now, and making it move forward the way it should, and making all the pieces come together. You're struggling with that. And I'm hearing that very loudly. It's almost a comedy. And you may find yourself chuckling to yourself going, I can't believe all these things are falling in my way. I can't believe it's almost funny, but it's not. But there are moments when you're like a train wreck looking to happen, and the other side of you just wants things to fall into place. So you're struggling within yourself. There's your challenge for December. Your keywords are messages, travel, news, communication, new work, expression, transition, and entertainment. That's your challenges. Now, I won't elaborate anymore on that. It is what it is. I felt that quite strongly. The last card in your message from Spirit, very lovely card, Pisces, the Ace of Swords, and it represents victory. And this is your message from Spirit. So when we get aces, we know they're about new beginnings. One thing's ending, doors are closing, other ones you're walking into. There's no break in between that, I'm feeling to tell you, and I'm hearing that something is about to end. A door is going to close in your life feeling this really strongly. I'm feeling the heat off this card. Just saying these words. This is going to be like fini, grand fini. This is a huge, I feel for some of you, this door closing behind you, and you move right into the open door that's in front of you. It's not a door closing, and then there's a time gap where nothing happens. And you have to work your way through another door. There's already a door open waiting for you. But this one closing behind you is a chapter in your life. It's an era in your life for some of you. This is very poignant, and it's very, very strong. And your life will never be the same again. I feel a bittersweetness behind you. But I feel hope and goodness in front of you. Again, the word peace. Peace, happiness, feeling that you are in your skin, feeling comfortable with your life, and you reassuring yourself and agreeing with yourself when you talk to yourself. Yep, this is what I was meant to do. This is where I'm meant to be. Nothing has ever felt this right. But behind you is bittersweet, but you will let that go, and that door is going to remain closed. End of that. So, victory. There it is. Nice card, eh? It's a good card to end this reading. The keywords are beginnings, decisions, and action. Clarity. As I said, you will be agreeing with yourself. Yes, this is where I was supposed to be. It feels so right. So clarity of that. Determination to get there. And you will come up with fresh ideas and fresh solutions. The advice of this card is to use your intelligence. Be smart. Stop and think. Don't react from emotional responses, which are boom, real quick, not thought out. Be smart. You're going to have some enlightening clarity. You're going to have some clarity because you want to do things right. So as long as you remain intelligent in your decisions, not emotional. Leave emotion out of it. Be objective about your own self, your own life, your own wants, your own desires, your own happenings, your own goals. Be objective. Remove the emotionality from it. Look at things intentionally, intellectually, and logically. The emotions will all fall into its own place and find its own proper spaces once that part of your decisions have been made. Then you can enjoy it and feel emotional about it and feel free to do that. It's a done deal. You've made it. You are going to make it. Whatever this is, you're going to make it. Bar none. These are things, because it's swords, that play on the mind. So you've got a lot on your mind here. You just have to, my advice and what I'm hearing for you is to take baby steps. How do you eat an elephant? It can be eaten. You can eat a whole elephant. One bite at a time. No matter how big the issue is. One bite at a time. One step at a time. That's the best advice you can be given in this situation. So the ace reveals that you will benefit from a smart decision that leads to immediate victory. And if there have been any delays for some of you, whatever this is, the ace is showing that breakthroughs are beginning now. Even in relationships as well. Breakthroughs. Mental clarity. Sharpness. Some of you, and I don't feel it's for a lot of you, may have legal issues, and then you're in the middle of a legal debate, and okay. I cannot understand. I don't understand this legal debate thing. Arguing in a courtroom, arguing a case, arguing a point, arguing facts. There's a lot of meat in that. Meaty. What I mean by that is a lot of detail, a lot of activity, and a lot of actions going on for somebody out there in a legal debate. Maybe somebody's arguing for zoning rights, property lines, That's what I'm feeling. I don't feel it's anything much more serious. It could be. I mean, you could be battling, debate over, custody of children, even. But I feel it's more leaning towards something practical like property and property lines, ownership of something. So that's that. So now, where are my tarot? There they are. I've got to shuffle these up to get the significator. For those of you who've never heard me call them instead of significator, I always forgot what this card was called for a long time. I called it every time the instigator. I still find that funny. I really do. After all this time. Sorry for my clocks again. And that's only one. There'll be another one here in a minute. I have two grandfather clocks. All right. Spirit, Master of the universe, and Masters of the natural world order, please give me one significator card using this deck of tarot to cover the Oceanic 5-card spread that was just completed for the sign of Pisces. I need one significator for this overall reading. So I will cut. Alright, my last cut, and we'll flip the card. And I pulled for you. Oh my. Whoa. Why? It's the Tower of Destruction. We're going to find something positive in this, don't worry. Artistically a beautiful card, but it's not one of my favorites at all. Alright, let me get my book. I'm not gonna fly on this with one broken wing. Oh my goodness. Ah, the Tower. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Where are you? You troublemaking thing, you. This is a positive channel. I try to remain realistic but positive. I don't like to sugarcoat anything. So, there it is. It came up right. That's a good thing. Okay, the Tower. This card represents unexpected events and a temporary loss of stability. But it can also mean catastrophic and reversible change on almost every conceivable level. I would go back right off. Which card was this now? Must have been this one. Yeah, it would have been. This card here. That's what it's covering. Conflict. The Five of Swords. Okay, the person that I said that was deceitful, was jealous, and power hungry, huge changes there. That's what this card. This is something that's going to linger on the shadow of your everyday life, you might say. It'll take you a while to get through this, to get over it, the feelings of betrayal, the deep feelings in your heart of how hurt you were. This was somebody you trusted, somebody you cared about, somebody that you thought cared for you the same. This is devastating. Someone that you thought had your best interest at heart. And in the end, they wanted what you had or have. They wanted your life. And this person, for you Pisces, is somebody that's very close to, in your life to you. Very, very, very tight, very close. But Pisces, I'm hearing that sometimes you had little twinges and nudges, like you kind of knew something didn't feel right. But this person always did all the right things, helped you out when you needed help, was always there for you. Everything that somebody that's close to you would do. But they had their own agenda. And that's going to come out. And you're going to have to deal with that. And don't get mad at yourself ever for trusting somebody completely as much as you trust this person. Don't get angry and take it out on the rest of the world. Because sometimes, it doesn't matter what sign you are, we can have a tendency to lash out because the pain is overwhelming. This will be a life lesson learned. You can't You can't measure all people in your life with the same yardstick. Whatever this is, you didn't ask for this, you didn't deserve it. And it's just sad that it had to happen. This is not going to affect your life per se, other than emotionally. Like, you know, they're not going to make you lose your home, lose your job, lose your life. That might have been their intention, but it's not going to happen. You're going to be able to disarm this person with the knowledge about the true person that they are. And their hidden agendas are going to come to the surface, and there's going to be enlightenment. And you know what? This could be a family member, and I told you that you'll be getting together with the family, and you'll be disregarded. There could be somebody in there that this is going to happen with. Being disregarded, being talked over, you know, and this could be a family member or somebody close within this circle that you're meeting with that you completely trusted and thought you were on the same page. But when push came to shove, they started to show their true colors, and nobody was more shocked than you were. Pisces, very sorry about the delay getting your reading done. If you're new to my channel, Bea Fundy Fortunes, and you have not yet subscribed, please click the subscription button beneath this video window, and I'll just assume that you will, and I give you a very warm welcome to the channel. For the rest of you that my current subscribers, thanks for sticking around. Through my sickness and all the happenings that have happened in the last month and a half, and I just could not do the readings. It was just not going to happen. I did lose 3 or 4 subscribers, but you know what? I bet they'll be back. They might have thought I disappeared or something. I don't know. But thank you, everybody, current subscribers. You know, future ones, if you find you like the reading and you like to have a personalized private reading, I do offer that service. The information for that can be found below this video window. Please, I ask that you read through once and you get a feel for how the private readings work, and then just ship me off an email. Anyway, okay, interrupted again. Boys, oh boys, I'm really got to fight. I got the dukes up here to get this video out. I was just saying goodbye, and then the phone rang, and I had to take it. So I had to stop, and it was a very important phone call. This house has been crazy. But I'm dedicated to the readings, and I know a lot of you wait around for the readings. I know you do, because you tell me that. And I like what I do. This is my little corner of the world, and I love being here, and I love sharing my home and where I live with you all, and my intuitiveness and declarations through the cards and whatnot. Anyway, thank you for everything, guys. Just right across the board. Thank you. My heart is full of gratitude. Okay, so I'll be back to do the mid-month readings for December. They should be real juicy because it's so close to Christmas and all that. And I can't wait to do those. So from my heart to yours, if I don't see you back here, if you don't see me, you miss it. And you shouldn't. You should get email notifications on that. Have a very, very, very joyful, loving, peaceful, tranquil, Merry Christmas. Sincerely. I hope to see you back real soon. For now, bye-bye.